let's continue and load into the game. And I'm sure I wanted to do something very urgently, and I forgot already. What? How nice. How nice. Oh wow, so many things are orange. I should probably get on that. But first... Oh, we're back in the whirling in racks. So, which item is new that I should have a look at? It is the box with locusts. Ah, of course. What about... Ah yeah, and we have a new job to find the Insulindian phasmid. Restock the trap you left empty before. Ah yes, right. And what else do we have? We also have a point. Well, we are working on the homosexual underground. I was also working on the wasteland of reality to become quitting alcohol. Yeah, we're quitting alcohol. Let's keep quitting alcohol. Although that's gonna take... Oh, that's gonna take almost like... That's gonna take more than a day. I think it doesn't... I mean, it doesn't seem to tick overnight. So... We could also confront...
Hi again, Gendarme.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. I just accidentally clicked on you. We could also talk once more to the Hardy guy here and confront him. That seems to be a way forward in the story. But I'm gonna hold off on that for now, because we really gotta restock those locusts first. Then there's the side quest for Everard about our gun. I would like to have our gun back, but I also don't want to... I don't want to mess up the old woman there, so... he wanted a sandwich. And I know for a fact there was a pop-up saying... Oh, what is this actually? There was a pop-up saying, ooh, you've unlocked fast travel. And I still don't know how it works. Maybe I have to click on some specific spot? Hey, you look different.
Still cool here.
He looks so different in his model. Oh! Oh, excuse me, that probably sounds weird because I have RTX voice on. Speaking of it, I should make it a bit easier on it by turning down my AC. Alright. No. Oh no. There's another sneeze.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun again. Where can I find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard.
Sure, man.
Alright. I just got choked. For whom? There wasn't anything sad happening right now. Or do you mean choked in a good way? Dankeschön. Alright. Wait, why are there locusts in the trap now? There weren't supposed to be any locusts. What? This is spooky.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds melancholy rustling.
What There's clearly locusts in this trap. Or what is this black?
The
Oh, it
trap
sounded like I'm
stands
being
empty
choked. Oh.
amongst the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds melancholy rustling.
But yeah, this looks like they didn't animate an empty version. This was the one.
Fantastic.
Release the locusts into the trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
Impending apocalypse?
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Impending apocalypse? You're... Oh, we should report to Lena after we restocked. Is there anything else on this side? Solve the egghead puzzle. Oh yeah, call the Jamrock Public Library. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, let's call the library.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Wait, 216? Wasn't my cases solved number yesterday 217? Am I going crazy? Probably it wasn't, so... I hope I'm not going crazy. Pull out the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Connect me to the public
I'm
library.
afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is
Ugh.
open from 10 a.m.
We should try again.
Anything else, Detective? 57.
In the cabin,
Alright. Hello, Pastor Turn. It's going great. I love me some disco. Oh no, Morale. What happened to Morale? Is he dead?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
She smells hopefully. I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morale?
Thank you for doing that, dear. Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some
What?
rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Wait. At Gary's? Only the hardcore players left her? It's probably for the best. Only the hardcore players left, huh?
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
Uh-oh. So who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more into the breach then. Take it with undue optimism.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
Doesn't know how to end the sentence. Oh, you really love the song here that's playing here, Tessa. That's nice. I could see, like... Yeah, I do also like... I especially like the end of the song when it just, like, runs out. I don't know. Alright, what is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
I should arrest you for lying. Well, no, let's ask. Are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too. But now we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie, and that's very hard for us because, boy, do we not believe in marriage. Your marriage hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time.
Wow, I got a critical success. Really? Really? On the marriage check? I don't know what that is telling me about this game. That's like... That doesn't fit Harry at all. We should have had a critical failure. Alright, it requires time, diligence, and care. And... I need something... Wrong or not, your relationship with Morale isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
I mean...
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, you know?
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too.
She looks down at her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Say nothing? Love is hard? Let's just say nothing. We're not really the reassuring type. Number 2 feels really inappropriate to say that. Let's say nothing. No, but she's being kept from talking, so we should say something. Love is hard.
It's not easy. I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it, lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is, the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
To hell with this. I still believe you saw the phasmid. Yes, we believe it. We believe that the world is disco.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it. How it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. That's a weird sentence. Be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure, ma'am. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, ma'am.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a
lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine sputters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
We should go too.
Yeah, we should check that Gary hasn't murdered her husband. How did we like that, huh? Wasn't that lovely? Although that might genuinely feel like the first completed story arc at all, like in this whole thing. Anything weird at the door? Oh, by the way, can I get this checked now?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Yeah, let's try it.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
This is where I started off with my motor carriage before sinking it into the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Thanks. Not even a secret task to figure that out. Interesting. What I don't like is that I always have to double click to run. I don't know, I just don't like double clicking as a mechanic, I guess. It just doesn't feel satisfying to me. Let's see if there are any new people in this building, but I doubt it. I'm just gonna check. Especially in that waste, in that room we broke into. Nope, still nobody there. Hey lady, anything up?
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
Is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
You're the worst kind of cleaning lady. You're supposed to be gossipy. Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
She pauses, eyeing the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Yes, we'll take that.
Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar.
Oh?
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
A scientist?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go. She
Alright.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Alright. People in number 10. The game's up.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Open up, it's the police.
Excuse me? Of course not.
Then open the door so I can verify your identity.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Hello? Who are you, lady? Medicine? Hypnogamma, I'm taking that. Fine mattress. No, it's swarming with the bugs. What else do we have? Black monk straps. What are you doing here, lady?
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Oh wow, she has a broad smile.
There are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Those keys could come in
Want to
handy.
see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
I inspect the
It
passport.
feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here? No, they knew how to have a good time.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
Used to be a business owner. Do we know someone like
A
that?
sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Couldn't have been much money.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
So what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
That's all, thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Oh.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Oh, we just uncovered another thought. The Jamrock Shuffle. A savoir-faire thought. Yeah, I have to take that one. I absolutely have to take that one. How close are we to... Okay, let's tell the lady what we did. Maybe that's gonna give us a level up. Probably not, but we can try.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Okay, we can say, yes, the radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Okay. Lax women and sexual deviants, that's will come. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about killing real estate agents. I didn't like her.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it.
Wait, you've seen the killing?
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
Oh, no. So that's not the killing I'm interested though. Not the killing I'm interested in. Man, this is such a mess. Okay, that statue keeps pointing at me. Let's have another look.
A plaster cast bust.
No, it's just Krasmazov. I have inside information that it is in fact Nikki that is coming. Oh no, what happened? Why does he have to move? I mean, this would maybe be an upgrade for him. It does have a million real view of the bay. Alright, anything in here?
This door is made of metal and no one answers.
Let's go. There's nothing to...
Okay, I thought I could maybe do more in here afterwards. But no. Sadly, we will never find out. Not that kind. Not that kind. Wait, no. Yuck. Why would you tell me that? I don't want to know that, such private details about Nikki's life. A realization. Alright, I wanted to see if they're here.
The door is closed again. Nothing. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
What do you mean whoever lives here? I know who lives there. Okay, so apparently this is like a dead end. If you fail that... I think it was a composure check even on Gary. Which... Okay, that wave sound was breaking up hard on my end. Sorry for stopping to talk there. I failed the composure check twice on Gary, and my composure is 7. I'm so angry about that. Why is my composure 2nd? Okay, I really want the Jamrock shuffle. I'm gonna pause Wasteland of Reality takes so long though. I shouldn't pause it. I should just try and get more XP. How close are we? 55. They use RTX at the ports these days. Interesting. I didn't know you worked at the ports, that you know so much.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Can you do anything with this door now?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you.
No. So, what next? It's not 10 AM yet. I have to somehow pass the time. I could try to talk to Klasia again. Who I still think is like the big bad, but Harry doesn't know that, so... If Harry doesn't figure it out in a while, we're just gonna act as if we don't know it either, so... Can't be hand-holding Harry all the time. Also, what are these two clowns doing here? They're like just sitting in the lobby all day. What jokers. Oh, I hope Classy has her door open. Oh, it looks like it. Man, she's really filthy with her room. And after this, we're gonna confront the Hardy Boys if necessary. And then we're gonna do the Everard quest in that order. Probably I should prioritize the Everard quest, honestly, because it has my gun. And if things go really south with either of the, like either the Hardy Boys or this Klasia here, because I think she's a mercenary. So I should be more scared of her. Oh well.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Okay. I can't ask her. But Quest, you said... Question Klasia about the dead man. Ask a little later. It's the next day. And I'm gonna ask her again. Okay, about the assault.
Hello, officer. Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Can you tell me about name, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe.
I know it's difficult, miss.
How about we...
She's stalling, man. She's stalling. Jesus Christ. We're so dumb. Look at this window.
This window.
Things aren't adding up, Kim. Things aren't adding up, Kim. It's so infuriating. Alright, deep breaths, deep breaths. I don't think the Hardy Boys are gonna shoot me. Well, they might shoot me. But I hope they're not gonna shoot me. Hey, Elizabeth.
I've got nothing to say.
Okay, she's always so friendly. Okay, Titus, come
It's
here.
you again. What is it?
Let's go over the rape victim again. My skills got into a massive argument over class here. Really? Were they like raising the alarms? Because my skills are like, oh no, everything's fine. All checks out. So we're gonna have to pretend that I have no suspicions out of game. Whew. Alright, let's go over the rape victim. That sentence sounds so wrong, but let's go over the rape victim again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
I think I know her.
You don't know her.
Say nothing.
Good boy.
Okay, enough about it then.
Yeah, whatever.
She says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
They were calling each other out? Your skills? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Okay, I want to say yes, she's a little crazy. She was very lucid. But we're stupid, Harry, so we actually believe her. So we're gonna say she was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Oh, yeah, reaction speed. How about we duck?
Titus Hardy. Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Oh, that's a completely new development.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
So what's on this tape? You lied to me. Yeah, you did lie to... Nah, what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Here's the updated autopsy report. What? I don't know, Gnuffle. What are you on about?
Is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of mowing down civilians. Farmers mostly.
I don't think you had any options left at the library. No, I didn't have any options left at the library. Not the library? You mean the bookshop? Or do you mean the library I'm trying to call? Because that library hasn't been opened yet. I think you mean the bookshop. No, I mean, I tried everything at the bookshop. Yeah, there wasn't. I mean, I stole like 2 books and a map. That was all I did. Ah, Phoenix, right. Alright, where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you've bugged them, how?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Who's getting the radio work?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
It's the fat guy. That's perfect.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Alright, where... Okay, I don't know where to listen to a tape. So why should I care about the tape? You did lie to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
Oh, Encyclopedia was saying wrong things at a quiz in a bookshop. That sounds like a fun scene, yeah. We didn't get that. My Encyclopedia right now is at 1, even though I started 3 intelligence. They keep things going on the bulletin board.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
I'll get back to the investigation then.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
We could leave the tape? No, I have nothing. Like, I have nothing. I'll take the tape.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
A few more things about the tape. I'll go listen to the tape. Alright, I'm going to take leave now.
I've got nothing to say.
Listen to the Door Gunner Mega Mix. Oh, we also got some shoes. Requires a boombox to play. Honestly, who would not have bought the boombox at this point? Come on. Like, I spent the money I should have saved for sleeping in a bed on a boombox on the first day. Because that's what a disco cop does. I mean, if you didn't buy the boombox day one, I don't know why you're playing this game. Or what kind of character you're playing. You must be some kind of person who goes into the Humpty Dumpty Wumpty Dumpty Center. You're not a disco player, at least. Alright, let's listen to the Door Gunner Mega Mix. Maybe somewhere it's more quiet. I don't know, the bookshop was pretty quiet, I think. Out here is also pretty quiet, but I think the music will just set. Yeah. Start up in a second. Yeah, I guess this works. Let's listen to it here.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
We didn't buy the porter reel for this, so play the tape.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
You can't see me, but I'm nodding sagely.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Ah.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Yep, and they misunderstood that sentence. Oh, it's all coming together.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your portal-reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end?
End of recording.
So, what do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He sounded alright, just letting off some steam.
Yes. It was just locker room talk.
It's his look of suspicion. Who's this Cordy?
Cordy could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
And what's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
The tattoos? Which tattoos? Did Joyce say something about them having tattoos? I can't remember anything about any tattoos. Maybe she said something about tattoos. I mean, yeah, probably the tattoos. I mean, yeah, it must be the tattoos on the body, but did we know that body has tattoos? I didn't know that. Is it visible? Maybe it's visible. I don't know. Okay, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony. At least to some degree.
Yeah, what body exactly? I bet there is a legendary logic check in there to really unmask Classic, because... Let's just check for Nev whether we can get this quiz
thing. A small mountain
of
colourful board game boxes.
I don't want to buy the games.
The display rack is...
Yeah, there's... No, we're gonna call the, we're gonna call the library because we've seen nobody, actually. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that on the tape, obviously, there was a lot of static when he was talking to somebody else. Well, who do we know who knows how to put static on a transmission line? Huh? One person was already admitted to knowing how to do that. Yeah. Oh well, but Harry doesn't know, so...
It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
It's gonna be tough for me to decide what to do. Whether I should use my meta system. I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, might all just be red herrings. But it seems to fit too nicely. Too nicely indeed. No, but he didn't say he was gonna rape Klasia. He just said he was gonna rape the whore upstairs. It fits too nicely. I'm not gonna buy into your attempts to throw a smokescreen. Not today, Trozarao. You're in with the mercenaries, I know it. Huh? Okay, nothing. Should I go to Land's End and try to open that storage? I mean, it's a moonshot. It's a real moonshot. What even is this room? I mean, upstairs could just also mean on the stage. Alright, do I want to go to Land's End? We also haven't finished the church thingy. But I don't know how to finish the church thingy. I kind of want to finish the church storyline because I feel like it's not gonna loop back if I don't.
Yes, what is it?
This is okay, what if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer, you have to do what I say. Yeah, but she's gonna refuse that.
Interesting. A police officer trying to evict a citizen from a public space despite the Wayfarer Act.
What's the Wayfarer
The
Act?
Wayfarer Act states that citizens have the right to gather in public spaces unless they're disrupting the public order.
And she's not. Disrupting any order, I mean.
I'm a circuit bender, and no one ever has anything against circuit benders.
True. Okay, well. I hope I don't have to attempt that half-light check. Because I don't wanna succeed in it. I don't even wanna attempt to evict her. I guess I'm just gonna have to let this quest be then, because it doesn't really feel disco to evict a circuit bender. Circuit bender, that sounds pretty cool. Alright, girl. Anything new today?
Hello again.
No. I thought you could have helped me about, like, this tape that I got. But no. Alright, boys, I have bad news. She does not want to cooperate.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church again.
What's the deal?
Yeah, the lady.
That's
She
odd.
did not like the music.
What a pity. That's my favourite. A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out? Unity! Dance! And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honour man. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist, coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand. Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
No, she absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
No, I can't throw her out. That's not very disco.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
Well, that's... Yeah, you didn't really give me anything here.
Officer. Hi again. Goodbye, officer.
Okay, I want to talk to Noid. No. Okay, what about now?
You heard me.
Okay, what about you?
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Say nothing.
Car.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
Yeah.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
Alright, that was funny, but it didn't get us anywhere. Starting to get desperate here. Well, we might just never find out what's up with them. Because, apparently... Well, maybe I have to try to evict her? But no, but I already said I won't evict her, so... I guess the quest is just stuck then. I guess there's no resolution.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to evict her. I don't want to evict her, especially if Kim says she can be here. So why don't the others just come in here? I don't understand. Why don't they just go inside? It's not like I'm not gonna evict them either. So they have all the rights to be there as much as her. I don't know why she has to agree to anything. It's not like it's her church. Alright, what was this? This was like
an old door worn by
interfacing.
Guards the depot. The wind
yeah, we're not gonna get interfacing that high. Oh, we're just gonna try.
Been opened in a long while. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Oh, the door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
But that's... Oh, even Everard knew. Yeah, that's true, rhetoric. Sorry. But that's who I am. Who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
There's a rueful smile there. Somebody was smoking at Land's End, which I remembered the smoking... the type of smoke. There's still not a lot to do here, weirdly enough.
Just dead and...
No locusts. I'm just checking that I didn't miss a spot where I could go. Let's see if the corpse has been picked up. Oh, blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. It's a bit late for that, huh?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset.
You want more money now, huh? You want fucking money? Punch the phone again.
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is turning blue now. Blood drips to the ground.
Okay.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset.
Alright, there's nothing to be done here with this phone anymore, Kim. Wait a second, your name is Kim Kitsuragi. That's like a mix of Korean and Japanese. What even is your first name? Okay, corpse is gone. Oh, that's it. I guess that's it. Hey kids, how's it going?
Scruffy-haired little boy.
Okay. Anything about the kid inside? The kids seem rather useless, actually.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Oh?
Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
The fishing rod situation? What fishing rod situation? You did say in Everard's thing that that's not a fishing rod, but then you never told me what the fishing rod is. Try to sneak up to the phasmid. No, we leap towards the phasmid and clasp it in our hands.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
I can't believe it.
Right? You'll have better luck next time, though. The phasmid, finding it is your destiny.
Okay, we're giving it up for now. That's actually a nice looking house. Alright, lady, what you got for me?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Maybe you want to sign Everett's documents.
It's really in her best interest to listen to you. You know how the world works.
Isabel, you must understand this place needs that construction project.
I've heard that pitch before plenty. Building this, building that, new jobs, new blood. Somehow the people here always end up holding the short end of the stick.
I could try to ask Everett to pay you some money.
Were you dropped on the head as a kid? You can't live off a pittance for long. Do you know who takes the cream of these deals? Real estate developers.
She knows a lot.
Construction companies, restaurant owners, clerks, accountants in La Delta. Have some integrity. You're an officer of the law, not some fat slug's corrupt little crony.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's okay. She's emotional right now. Keep at it. We're her out.
I mean, she hurt me emotionally. I think I'm more hurt than her. Alright, first we're gonna call the library now that it's 10 a.m.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
Pick up the
polite
radio.
toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Magine, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
I mean, I said Magine, but if he's called Majon... He even put that, like, he knew I was pronouncing it wrong, and he, like, corrected me, like, in a backhanded way. I hate these paper pushers. He puts down the receiver. Oh, that's ugly.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 3050, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
The smoker on the balcony? Do you have any other information on Billy Magine?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police, she starts explaining something.
Oh, we did a challenging one.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Wait a second. That doesn't make any sense. So, Billy Magine is a woman, not a man? How did your colleague know there was a husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
What does the husband look like?
Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Alright, let's end the call here.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Connect me to 41.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Yeah, that's all.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
That's a problem. I haven't told them that I lost my gun yet. Well, they kinda know, but... Billy Majine's apartment. Well, it's just the apartment. We don't know the room, I guess. He could have been a witness if he lives here. But... probably it's the door that was locked on the right. I would assume. Yep.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup along yo.
Oh, that's going to be terrible. Don't let Harry be the person to bring you the bad
The
news.
lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
What should we expect, Kim? No, we just knock.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first. No, is this Billy Machine's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Whose voice actress is that?
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in, the door is open.
Even with the accent. It's the... Is it the, dozed out actress? Be respectful when exploring the apartment. Children. Red Astra cigarettes under the bed. Well, we're just gonna look around. Manatee ate macaronis. Leftovers. Same brand of smokes you found next to the deceased. Contemporary pop stars. A cheerful clock. Oh, this is a really tough scene, honestly. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. I don't want to cry on stream. Okay, Harry's not gonna cry, so I'm not gonna cry.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh no, it's her,
Did you come
exactly.
to bring my
Oh.
cockatoo back?
Oh no, oh no.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
Why would you take this job?
Tea?
Oh no.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now.
Oh,
You're on your
him.
own here.
I'm not really here for the tea.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Trying to read the answer from your face.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
No, we have to tell her. Tell her about the dead body. Empathy 2. Here we go.
I don't want to.
But we have to.
I don't want to do this.
Slap your cheek, stupid, stupid, just say it.
Say what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Your husband's dead. Oh, that cost me health? Why did it cost me health?
What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning. You sense that the lieutenant is ready to say something. Don't let him. Fix this yourself. You did this.
Raise your palm, Kim. I can handle this. Let me talk.
The lieutenant closes his mouth, but he doesn't look pleased.
Just tell me what happened to Victor.
Your husband has expired. Is expired polite language? He's in a better place now. I said that he's dead. Is expired polite language? Well, maybe Harry thinks it's polite language. Your husband has expired.
Expired? Like a milk carton.
Oh no, it's not the polite language. It's just bad language. No, he's dead.
Oh.
Just dead.
Yes,
Oh, she chokes on something clutching on her neck. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I just need I don't know what to say.
Eyes. She rests her hands on her forehead, eyes pale like pearls in seawater. We give her a moment.
I guess what I want to know is, how did he die?
Hmm. Well, we're gonna say number 2. He fell and smashed his head against the bench.
And you just found him there? Lying in the cold? How long had he been there?
Wasn't it 2 days? It was for a few days at least.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together.
Oh no, we were joking about how she should be caring where her husband is.
You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
Him! I was going to handle this.
No. I just need to tell my girls. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
This whole situation is not very disco, so we're gonna look away.
All right. I'll call them.
She breathes in again, trying to steady herself.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
For God's sake, lie.
What? Why do I have to lie? Why do I have to lie? He's still on the... Why would I say he's still there on the boardwalk? What? Okay, that's a very bad drama idea. Okay, or maybe drama wants to create some drama and wants me to say that he's on the boardwalk? His dead body's still clinging there? That's a weird one. That's a weird one, drama. Drama is a bit of a... No, Chasro, don't you remember? I literally just walked there because I wanted to check out if I can, like, pick something up after the body is gone. Like, literally, if you go back in the video, like, 10 minutes, I was literally just on the boardwalk and checking whether the body was there. So, the body is definitely not on the boardwalk. So, out of these 3 options, number 2 is the lie. Yeah, drama is a drama queen, yeah. I mean, it would be very dramatic, but... Why would I tell her that? Nah, he's in the morgue.
And who should I contact?
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
I have a brain condition.
A brain condition?
I drank too much and now I can't do anything right anymore. Oh, we're gonna be sad cop now.
Yes, that's what happened to Victor too.
Apologies. My partner did not mean to make light of the situation.
Alright, that's it then.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call.
Man, we took a lot of damage here.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
We should step outside and talk.
Wait a second, that means the drunk we see earlier is her husband. Why did I Ah. Set the library card by her, leave the room. I mean, she's living right next to it. Maybe she has seen something. But we did already question her, so... That is a long loading screen. Okay, Kim, you want to talk to me. Alright, you want to tell me that I did this badly.
So, the death notification.
Alright, I know, I fucked it up.
It's alright, don't worry about it. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing
What
more we can do here.
What about Billy and the kids?
There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
Okay, we gained some XP. I really want my skill point though. I want to be a Jamrock shuffler. Okay, that wasn't as gut-wrenching as I had feared. They went light on the poor viewers. Whew. Oh, I'm probably still gonna think about it. That was by far the scene in this entire game that has hit me the hardest. You do remember it being worse. Okay. So this by far was the scene that's going to, like, ugh. That emotionally affects me the most. It's a pretty clever trick to make the player go there and tell them about the death.
Good. What can I help you with?
Alright, what are we gonna do next? I don't want to confront the mercenary girl. I'm gonna metagame a little bit and I'm gonna try to get on that gun chase first. Oh, it was a woman who got the gun. And unless she is also the drug dealer, like the worst case scenario is that Glacia is both the 8th Hardy member, the 3rd mercenary, the person who has taken our gun, and I don't even know what else. Like, that would be the worst. And then I'm already dead because our Harry is not smart enough.
Greets you with its graffito.
Alright, let's drop the envelope in the mailbox.
But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
What? I don't care about that. She said she doesn't want to. Also, I already failed my check there, so whoop-de-doo. It's not like I have a lot of choice there. I've got one hell of a criminal profile there. I do. I mean, you gotta admit, it all adds up. There's no... And the raping the bitch upstairs, that's not really counter evidence. I'm going to ignore that. Forge the signature. No, I'm not forging the signatures. Come on. What's the point? I want to get paid. I'm not getting paid if I forge the signatures. Also, I don't remember that I can forge the signatures.
You take the legal documents out of the youth center. The youth center.
Nope, there's no forging it. I don't...
The legal.
I mean, I don't know what I would forge it from. Also, probably in here might be the listening station.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Alright, persuade the door to open.
And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, everyone. I'm just gonna have to tell you that it's not working out. And if you want it to work out, you have to cough up some experience for me.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I mean, I don't want to lie to him. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, my best men are tracking it down. Some kids saw some other kids running away with it. Some folks said a paranoid schizophrenic might have it. Leads are being checked, Harry. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one sentence? Don't worry, it's just a lead. It'll probably turn out to be nothing.
I don't want to lie to you. I just want another job. I want to haggle with you. Okay, I can't... Okay, that's a bit stupid. Apparently I have to lie to him here. Unless I invest a skill point, I think. Because I had no options left with the old lady. Okay, let's see. Let's actually check the lost gun one. Oh, it's for her, his accountant. Yeah, no. It's Lizzie. I hate Lizzie. Oh no, maybe his accountants are like in... Well, okay, we're gonna have to lie to him. I mailed it.
No, you didn't. I know the mailman, Harry. I know everyone and everything that happens in this town, and I know there's no letter in that mailbox yet. Just like I know you'll get it done. Once you stop horsing around, let me know when it's done.
Him, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Alright. What about the fishing village?
Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
Let's change the
By
topic.
all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
I hate it when... Damn, I'm running a little bit against the confines of the story here, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what my options are in this regard. Okay, maybe I can go back and try again? Or maybe I can just throw in the letter without the signatures? How would he know? He wouldn't know. Alright, can you help me out for a friendo?
Right,
no. I would rather not... confront Clausia without my gun. I would rather not. She probably has my gun. In which case it wouldn't matter.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
Okay. Oh, now I can travel. Nice. So, I need to travel back to Fisherman's Shacks. Okay, so apparently there are quick travel spots. Okay, lady, I need you to sign this.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I need your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
Wait, I can just lie to her a second time? That doesn't make any sense. Just a real estate deal.
A deal with who? It's the Border Union, isn't it?
I mean, yes, it's the union.
So what do the Clare brothers want this time?
They want to turn it over.
I see Lillian's name is already here. I've seen it all before. Then the poor get pushed.
She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there.
Great.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
That's a lot of fish you caught. Oh, what are we gonna do? Convince her or evict her? Yeah, I kind of failed at both. I guess we're gonna go die with Clausia. But first I'm gonna go on a quick water break. Alright. Alright, it's time to die. Well, maybe there's gonna be an alternative way to regain our gun. For example, by being shot. Let's run into the trap of the Venus plant. Oh, by the way, you...
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I really wish I had my thoughts, but they are coming along so slowly. Oh well, here we go. This feels like it's... Okay, maybe if nothing happens I'm gonna be disappointed. But there's a distinct possibility that nothing happens. That I'm just gonna fail the checks and she's just gonna stonewall and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with her. And then I'm gonna be stuck. My stubbornness? It's not like I'm that stubborn. Okay, I just don't want to invest a point in volumetric shit compressor. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Why am I telling her that Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to... That is the worst you can say, Harry, really. We're gonna tell her everything. Okay, I guess we're just gonna get Titus Hardy killed. Sure.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
What, he specifically... No, he doesn't specifically identify her. That's not how I interpreted this tape, so Harry's lying here.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
I don't actually remember. Does he? Who's the detective here? You are Harry. It's me. Harry is a disco cop. Something to that effect.
The phrase
yes.
was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Lady, you are the third party in this call. I know it. Kohoi wasn't mentioned. The word whore was used.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
How's that case going? Come on, Knuffle, don't always be so negative. The case is going actually quite well. You think he was trying to scare people?
No, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Catchphrase?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and
Oh,
smiles.
finally, Can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. It just occurred to me, colleague. We still haven't performed the field autopsy on the deceased.
Oh, I bet there was something you wanted to say about the corpse that you can't.
The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now, and return once we've brought ourselves up to date.
Oh, you're gonna block me here. We were trying to do a no corpse run here, Kim. No, I want to ask the questions now.
Miss, excuse my colleague. He has recently suffered brain damage. We will now go and do our duty, cleaning up the deceased. We won't have to look at that site much longer, I promise. We will return soon.
You do it yourself then, Kim. You do it yourself. I'm not gonna go there and throw up again. You can tell me what you found. Yeah, just send Kim away. Interview herself. I have tried to take down the corp taciturn. I'm just not built for this kind of disgusting
This
2 weeks old
cabinet
corpse work. Although pizza, that could be a good idea to actually go there alone. I did not equip the volumetric ship compressor thought, because I don't want to spend a thought on that. That doesn't sound very useful. I know I should, and if I actually have to get the corpse, I'll equip that thought. But I'm not gonna do it until I have exhausted every last other option. After the autopsy, okay. Let's talk to Titus about the Dorgana Mega Mix.
It's you again. What is it?
You don't know that. Exactly, Taciturn. You don't know. I'm a free man. So I talked to Klasia about the tape.
And?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
I'll get back to you on that one.
What do you mean you'll get back to me? No. Tell me she said she was raped.
She didn't say that.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
You caught him off balance. Push, and he would give way.
Huh? Huh. He beats DS3 without leveling damage. He can play this game without autopsying a corpse that the entire case is centered around. Ah. How do I push him here? Gold? It was just locker room talk. It's not evidence. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier. I mean, I'm already Elden Ring is on the list, although I'm not sure when I'm going to play it because everybody's playing that game right now. Everybody's streaming that game right now. I don't want to be like the 10,000th person to stream it, even of like all the people here. I'm gonna let it cool down and then I'm gonna stream it at some point. I don't know when that point is. Maybe when the first DLC comes out, although I have no idea what the timing on such a things would be for these games. Anyway.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I'm not gonna say it's a defense mechanism. Okay, actually, Harry does believe she might be still in denial. No, Harry wouldn't have that. No, we don't have that level of self-awareness because... Or maybe we would be projecting. I guess we would be projecting, saying, no, she's just in denial. Like a defense mechanism. No, that sounds too self-aware. I don't think we could project that. Okay, what really happened, Titus?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
New task. Get the whole story from
There's
Titus.
less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said,
Fuck off!
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
The model didn't even animate throwing a beer can. Also, thanks. That's the perception check I get. I see that. That cost... It was a 10. That was a 10 perception check to see the beer on the can on the floor. Well, I guess the important part is you're observant and no one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough. 100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Godly rhetoric convinced Titus he's being manipulated. Do we have to min-max my rhetoric clothing? It may be retried, but I'm worried about this. But I might not be able to go. But it is... I want to talk about the hanging again, so I'm gonna take a leave now. Okay, I'm starting to be worried about this game deadlocking me in here. So, rhetoric. There we have some rhetoric. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean, whoa, 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 whoa? I did that before. I just don't like doing this. It feels like min-maxy to do this. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people who would do it, but I actually don't like playing that way. I would like to just like flow through the story, and if I flunk something, I want there to be like a cost to it. Like, I don't know, something like... But I don't want to be indeterminately stuck.
It's you again. What is it?
Alright. Time for the rhetorics check. It's a 50-50. 58 even. Wow. Oh no. Actually, do I have items that reduce it? No, probably not. Alright. Convince Titus... Oh, no. Let's make doubly sure that I don't have items. May as well take drugs to pass checks. I'm actually not taking drugs. I haven't taken a single drug this game, unless the ammonia counts, which I'm not sure it does.
It's you again. What is it?
My own flavor of story with successes and fails. Exactly. Alright, convince Titus he is being manipulated.
Clausy
No.
is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it.
Alright.
All of them really good.
Oh, no, we got a good answer here. You guys are always telling me they're good and then they aren't. Nope. Okay, man, it's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Play an imaginary fiddle. I like that one. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this fucking dark shadow. Nah, meh. I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kim here. Oh, that's also really funny, but no. The same thing happened to my friend Guard over here. A chick tried to make him part of her cock carousel.
The fucking what now? You mean the barman?
That's cafeteria managed. That is unimportant. Focus on the words cock carousel.
Yeah, we're all very focused. What does it mean?
Okay, it means cock carousel.
Yeah, cock carousel. I hear the goddamn word. What are you saying?
Boss, I think he means a joyride made of suckers. You telling us we're suckers?
Oh, I just keep repeating cock carousel. Oh no, I'm taking damage. Why do I take damage?
Yeah, thanks for bringing a new word in my life. Now fuck off, will you?
No, I will say cock carousel again. What? From what?
Boss, I think he's just gonna keep saying cock carousel.
Cock carousel. No, stop. Okay.
Sounds like you're on some kind of carousel yourself. And it's not a pretty one.
No, it's not a pretty one.
He's not.
Cock carousel. No, no.
Officer, look at me. I need to see if your face is drooping.
He sounds incredibly worried. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, you don't look so good. Beer?
I leave. Oh no, that was... Oh, god damn it, I'm running into like dead ends left and right. What are we gonna do now? Alright, we're gonna... First we're gonna wear our real shirt again. I mean, this shirt is minus empathy. I mean, I have no problem with that, really. It's not like we had good empathy to begin with. I mean, I should maybe consider... Rhetoric and drama seem useful. So... Conceptualization. It's another useful one. Amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. What about the window?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Alright, let's look out the window. We have finally a heroic check on a skill that we are good in. Let's look out the window.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
Oh?
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone hit a key in the bush. Point at the window. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Let's take the key.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes.
What do you mean, finally?
Sits back down.
I thought I had looked out of the window already. Oh well.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh, he has the same voice actor as Rene. Thank you. Not to the... No, does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys. No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Thank you, old man.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
I want to know what doors it does
You could
open.
open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
Good thinking, Kim. Good thinking. We've got ourselves another lead.
You see a heavy
Let's
steel
try
door
the key.
with a
I
prominent
bet it doesn't
dimple
work.
lock. The key fits the dimple lock. It
Oh.
takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Finally. Sorry? What? Really?
This
I need
small
to-
elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Yeah, no, this elevator is not lit. Apparently it's not lit. This is a bit awkward. Hey, this is not very comfortable.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
I mean, it's lit. Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Oh, it's more than just a classic. A must-play. All serious pinballers have attempted a tempo run.
You've played it.
A little.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. reads the golden lettering on top of the back box.
Yeah, I
There's a
should
small
save and
column of
exit, but I'm
text
in
underneath.
something right now.
The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Alright. Read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
And the playing
The
field?
theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Alright, let's go.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but
Oh,
pretty
we
soon
can see
you're
something.
able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist
An
mountaineer?
avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
I mean, human... That isn't... Yeah. No answer really feels like us, but... I guess I'm just gonna... comfort Kim and say that is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful.
Jesus Christ. He hit his wife. I'm like, okay, yeah, that happens. And kids. I'm like, yeah, that happens. And then other people's kids too. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is weird. And then sometimes pets. Wow, that's...
But you seem to be having fun.
Alright, I'm pretty good. Continue playing.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass.
Huh?
The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
We have godly perception. Surely we
This
can see it.
be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Only the tension in his posture betrays his interest.
Wait. I'm bad at ball games? No. We have reaction speed. We tried a legendary check.
With automation-like precision, you keep the final goat ball in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli.
Finally, we're getting rewarded.
The fog is clearing, and suddenly, the old speaker crackles. Gordy Ball is lit.
Gordy Ball is lit.
Huh?
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss, then proceeds to bounce all across the board as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the gaudy ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
That's amazing.
I think I won, Kim.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
Who is the king of pinball, Kim? Hold out your fist.
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive.
Oh, nice.
The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
It's time to move on.
Yes. Good times.
Once again, the machine becomes one with the dust and the darkness.
I mean, yeah, the darkness is very thick in here. And the lighting doesn't even have... Okay, let's save and try to reload that. We found a way to impress Kim, yeah? Let's load. That's what I've skilled reaction speed for, right? That's what we have been missing the entire story for, was this moment of impressing Kim at the machine. That's what... Oh, it has loaded. Nice. Don't need this light, I guess. Alright, what is here? Oh, that's a lot of money. More pinball machines. Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and
all
swords.
These mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your fingers across the dust of the white Diora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
How about we fire one of these boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist pinball.
What? I already played one of them. This doesn't make sense. Think Kim Kitsuragi.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a Zeolite. His people are incredibly dexterous, and they all love pinball.
Hey, didn't you guys like invent pinball?
Us? Guys?
You know Seoul guys, massive pinball people.
Seoul is an extremely protectionist isola, inaccessible to the rest of mankind, as it has been for over 1,000 years. I have no special knowledge of them, despite my heritage. But even I know that they don't play pinball. They have a rigid class society and a punitive justice system. We should continue with our exploration of this place. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
Wait, that doesn't fit it.
You still feel he's holding out on Zeolite pinball tricks, but fine. Explore on then.
But we played this one, Kim. Okay, well, it's a bit inconsistent here. Anyway, let's look.
This small elevator.
Look into
is
the
dimly
elevator.
lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages.
Yeah, it's
The
weird to be
latticed
coy
gate
after the
is
fact.
open, inviting you to step inside.
I feel like they should have some more if and else statements to disable certain dialogues after you've done certain things, just to prevent these out of order sequences.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Look at the elevator. No, it says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator was last maintained in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
Ah, so it's not a message from the future?
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
I wonder what it was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Let's look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Really? They had what is the... I thought they had elevators with call for emergency assistance 60 years ago, but that was also the time they first invented automated machine guns. This this elevator that supposedly is like 60 years old is like, it's really throwing something into my feeling of what the timeline of this world is like. Alright, close the doors and go up. Okay. Whoa. Can't see outside. Tools and replacement parts. Futurism-themed pinball machine. Oh, pinball maker's cloak. What is this? This gives composure. This would give hand-eye coordination. I feel like we're gonna need hand-eye coordination. Although, going down empathy is not what I want then. Also, this looks nice. Man, this looks nice. I guess we're gonna wear the Logic shirt then. Man, we look fine. I must say, we look real fine. Aha, foot tracks. Machine has been taken apart and gutted.
This is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hearties bang away at it.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Alright, finish the thought. What are these?
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Oh right, I need to equip also my Jamrock shuffle. Let's not forget the Jamrock shovel. Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route. behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
He looks like about to flash somebody. Yes, that is why I think it looks so good. Let's have a closer look. Study the footprints.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
Challenging society. Yeah, that's why we skilled perception. One prints look like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
He points at the barred door. This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
It does not look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Alright, let's get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. There's a tiny hole in the wall. Okay. I wonder if this was Guard peeping on her. If this is all that it was.
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Let's unbar the door and rattle the cage. Yeah, let's rattle the cage. We need to take everything we can. Oh, it's a loading screen. Maybe because we're loading an evil character? No, it was a loading screen before from inside to outside.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Oh, she doesn't even care. I mean, I know what's on the other side. I wanted to surprise her that I can open the door. And then I wanted her to admit that she's an evil woman. Alpha, you just think she's evil because she's a woman. Shh. JJ, we don't say that here. Don't reveal my power level. Listen, I know this game has not been written by the writers of Kingdom Hearts 3, as I had to suffer through today on Pizza's stream. So women do have agency here. They're evil. Alright, Guard, I found the secret door.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, you don't care. Women are allowed to be evil as well. They're just not allowed to choose. Okay. These are the pinball machines here. Okay. Well, Kim, I'm thinking, what did we actually gain from that? What did we actually gain from that? We gained like 40 XP? Yeah, we did gain like 40 XP. We're still not part of the homosexual underground, or the Jamrock Shuffle, or the Wasteland of Reality.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you...
Yes? What is it?
Are you guys ever gonna be useful? Yeah, there was a peephole in the wall, but I can't tell anybody about the peephole. I mean, it's also relevant that somebody was apparently moving between this room and that secret place.
The man ponders his cooking.
But Chekhov's gun, well, well, it's yeah, it's nice, but I can't ask anybody about it. Who would be a peepholer? I didn't even get a quest about it, I guess. It just kind of like was the end of that string of things. Did you peep on her?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
No.
Kuno doesn't.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
Yeah, Alright, I gotta talk to Joyce, maybe. Maybe she can help me out with something. She's been entirely useless for a long while. She, like, really early told me, oh yeah, there's mercenaries and they're gonna make a tribunal. And then she has done nothing. I thought it was going to be a side with her or side with the union
Good.
thing.
What can I help you with?
But it's really not been that so far. At least not as strong as I expected. Is there even anything left I can do except try to get the volumetric ship compressor thingy?
The dented yellow, but the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
Just drop the envelopes in there, man. And then we can tell them that we send it.
You take the legal documents out. The youth center cuts into the youth center.
What are we gonna do?
A police badge on which
Maybe I mean, we could sell some things. I don't know why we would want to sell more things.
it's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside.
Yeah, nothing new on our ledger. These are all drugs. I mean, I could start reading the book over and over and over again. Or I could run through everywhere and try to click on everything once more. Make sure I didn't miss something like the window.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh, you could definitely tell guard about it. Yeah, well, but that might be flagged by a whole ton of other things. Might explain why the area was shrouded in darkness. I mean, we have plenty of safes, but even if it was that... Okay, maybe I didn't try, but usually I felt like these options, they lit up when you got like a new sub-option. Okay, we can try to talk to guard about it. I mean, I suspect it might be guard who's peeping on his own guests and he was just lying. Wait, what if Sylvie is the 8th? No, that doesn't make sense. Forget it.
Can I help you? Another thing.
Ah,
Great.
you're right.
I love those.
You're right. Good. I thought the top level option would become bright again when you get a new bottom level option, but no. All right. She nicked the phone line. Yeah, let's tell him that.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she? Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it. Now, was there anything else?
What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons. A mausoleum of the dead.
Yes, haha. What's actually behind there?
The black gaping maw at the end of time.
There is no gaping maw. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. That's okay.
But please do still tell me.
Pinball machine. A pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order?
Hey, this means I might be able to talk to Joyce again. I just have to check the... Oh, that means I have to run around and check all the lower tier options with everyone again. Do you want to play? I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make of one.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. Sea-suit shit. I'm a disruptor.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Okay, and there's also a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in a secret back room right next to Class's bedroom.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Oh, are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
You've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not. Yes?
It says 46 frames dropped over the 2.5 hours, but 0.0%. So it shouldn't really be anything. And the number is not going up, at least while I'm watching it right now. But I don't know. If anybody else has trouble, let me know. I mean, yes, there is a very short lag spike every 5 minutes or so. That is on me. I can see that on my end. I don't know why, but I can definitely see it. So that lag spike, that one's on me.
Good. What
If
can
we're
I
dealing
help?
with Everett again. He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. Ah, yes.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange.
Yes.
She is more defense.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand... Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should
There are
something
more.
come up.
Let's talk about the lynching.
Of course. Anything to help.
There's nothing new here. What? How much? Where are the 2 remaining mercs
They've
now?
gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We'll confront them directly.
Did you miss the part about ceramic armor and automatic weapons, Detective?
That is a bad idea. One I won't be a party to.
Oh, okay. We have to
That's
steer clear.
wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, you're likely to encounter them sooner or later.
Did the Caesar assaulted a woman?
He didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by that the man.
This doesn't.
Last
We
either
heard
way,
all of
he's
this
alleged
before.
to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
I know the woman you're talking about. We have it under control.
Good. Then you've made progress. It's imperative that you move fast. The tribunal will not be patient.
Okay, no, that didn't give me anything. How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. What we do, I'm afraid...
She nods.
Okay, not a lot new. We could tell her that we have it under control, which really was a lie, but didn't count as a lie.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
I very strongly suspect that... I'm not even sure, but... Man, he does not look in shape enough to be like a scary mercenary. Hello, Baron. I strongly suspect there's gonna be like a big There's gonna be some important information on that corpse regarding like, oh no, he wasn't actually hanged. He was poisoned first. He was shot by your own gun first. He was driven over by your car first or something like that.
Right to work! Right to work!
Are you a mercenary?
Hell no. It just has to be said. That was not a convincing line.
That didn't sound too convincing.
Fucking loincloth. Loincloth? Now you see, that's not really what a scab would say, is it? Better not to press the issue further, sire. He seems tense.
Is there a tribunal being convened?
Fucking wow. A punch is not imminent, but it's being cocked hard. You hear a tiny rattle, a small radio cracking somewhere. An earpiece.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The man's breathing steady.
I mean, I think at this point I have to equip volumetric shit compressor because the chances, even if I put 1 point into endurance, no, I can't increase to. Oh yeah, I have to increase the endurance cap somehow because I've already put a point. Like literally, I put a point in endurance also for that partially. So. I mean, I don't have the corpse down because I don't have the... I'm trying a no corpse on pizza, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Also, I play every game the way I wanted to play. That's the way you're supposed to play games. And yes, I put a point in endurance. I have to now sacrifice one of my 3... I have 3 thoughts going. I could easily sacrifice one of them to put in volumetric ship compressor, which is what the game is telling me. Oh, you have to do that. And it's actually saying like this quest is locked behind the body, and now even now asking her is locked behind the body. Get the whole story from Titus I can't do because I failed my check that I had 58% in. I mean, what do you mean I can remove a previous? Yeah, but I can't forget it without a skill point. That's not really useful. I mean, it's a murder mystery. I'm not complaining about that. I'm basically just complaining about the mechanics. I'm not complaining about the story. No, people are dead. I'm just telling Kim to do it. How's the church go? I'm stuck on the church as well. I failed both the convince her to cooperate and the evict her check. So I'm now stuck on convince her to cooperate or evict her, and I can't do either. And that's it. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out in the back. So the church hasn't gone anywhere. Have I investigated her further? Who? I mean, I've tried to find out everything. Oh, you mean also a cell? Or which one? Well, I'm probably gonna try the church first, but let's first see if I overlooked something I can tell to
Mr.
Everard.
Debra, a pleasure as always. You
Can we
don't
go
have
over
to
the
say-
murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
Okay, this is a super old point that's not going to give us anything. There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with a hangman's cloth.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
Wait, I didn't tell him I went into the apartment. I said there. There? How was I supposed to know that? Suna. No, I haven't investigated her further. He has eyes on the inside. Yeah, he has
I
eyes
have
over.
so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
This weasel seems to have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety.
Yeah, I already
nobody.
talked to Gary,
Can't
so this is
imagine
really
him
old
being
stuff.
connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Wait, Everard is I love Everard. Like, look at him. I love his portrait. I love how he talks. I love his body language. Everard is amazing. Also, I think it's actually Edgar, because they did say Edgar has the lazy eye.
But he does live nearby.
I keep saying that, and I'm
Maybe it's
probably
a
wrong.
pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
With a police pattern, like a crook or someone.
You'd make a great sergeant.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
Yeah, well... Okay, can you ask... I met these Hardys, can you ask them to cooperate with
But
me?
of
Yeah, we already did.
course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
I mean, I can hear the call to
You
Mama
can now go
Madaka.
and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Yeah, we already did this. Okay, nothing new
By all
here.
means, Harry. What's on your mind?
What's in the container
My
outside?
dear Harry. there
Never
are-
mind the
I
container.
rarely do, Harry. I have people for that. Now, you were saying?
Let's go over a couple of things about
Let's
me.
hear it, Harry.
No, nothing
Of
new.
course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Yeah, I know pizza. No, JJ. Everybody liked this game. There's a certain subset of degenerate people, let's say Pizza, JJ, Neff, who like this game. Not one is not like the others. Yeah. Also, hello, Rombi Ikosi Dodecahedron R. You liked it too, Chosra. Okay, then it must be good. No. I would never call you a degenerate taciturn. Alright, we might have to compress some shit. Also, it's getting late here. In real life, that is. What next? I mean, I can check which white checks have opened up again. Maybe something good has opened up again. I don't know, Samaran butter. Where's that? Samaran butter is here. Mirror? Scratching of the bullet holes. This menu doesn't feel nice because the scrolling is really awkward. Because it's somehow snapping back. Sleeping dock worker? Is the dock worker really still sleeping? I don't think he's still sleeping. Empathy. Trash container, church doors. Yeah, we don't need that. Suna. Oh, I think we can try to force her. I wanted to go to Suna. I really don't want to force her out of the church, though. Huh. Do I have to compress the shit? Okay, assuming I need to compress the shit. Which thought would I give up? Probably Wasteland of Real. These are all thoughts I want to keep, though, honestly. I definitely want to keep the homosexual underground. Jamrock Shuffle also sounds very important because that was relevant to my own skill. Have I bought the books yet? I have bought some books, yes. I haven't bought all books, no, if that's the question. Maybe there's more things we can buy. I have bought things, come on. Also, yeah, I have stolen more things than I have bought them. Can we buy one of the Helmdall
display
books?
rack is brimming with
Look through the
rows
display.
and rows of Dalam. The
Enough.
display rack before you is burdened under.
I could buy one of the games. I don't want that. What about this one?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime
Look through the books.
fiction. These books, what's not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family.
Oh god, no.
Detective fiction just doesn't.
Yes,
you
sure
see,
thing.
a killing.
Dick
is
Mullen,
declared.
Dick Mullen, anymore?
Yes. Tragedy. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Yeah, I can't buy a book there because I stole
Shelves
that book.
full of biographies of famous people.
Oh, Greatest Innocence book. Alright, let's buy that.
Cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also several the maps look.
Yeah, that's the last book we could buy, I think. Alright, I guess I'm going to give up. The game's forcing me to get this thought. Hey you, did you know that the guy died?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
I mean, there might be item. No, not in my book. I mean, I can read The Greatest Innocence. But if I'm gonna read it, I might as well get the shit compactor. I mean, no. I mean, these are just drugs. I can't do that. The clothes are just clothes. I think there are no clothes that I can interact with. Look at Taciturn trying to handhold me, trying to indirectly tell me there is something I missed. Not seeing anything. Oh, I did that, 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 I did that. I did everything here. And we can try to write mailbox. No, we did that. Yeah, the only thing we didn't do is The Greatest Innocence books. Maybe we can now talk to Classy about the peephole ball, though. Oh, there's something I missed for the church. Wow. Well, it must be something related to Sona then. I mean, if the game really expects you to have taken down the corpse by now, that's one thing we can do. We could try to ask Klaasje alone. But maybe the game is just gonna block me. Because the only reason I couldn't ask Klaasje more about the corpse was because Kim was next to me. Man, this must be so frustrating to watch for people who know what's going on. But you have all very good discipline here.
Officer.
No.
It's a fine day for questions.
Your room?
Yeah?
Oh, we can talk about that door. That door, though, did you know it leads to a downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved, then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
There's people on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
Ijita fair and discuss moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
I don't trust my empathy. My empathy
Do you
sucks.
think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There was tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
Okay. I can't follow that up? Composure? No? This isn't good. That's all you're gonna give me? This isn't good. It's not good that there were recent footprints in the room with the peephole. Okay, it's an odd pinball. The room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
Yeah, that was really useless to tell her. Okay, that's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
I brought the drug collection. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
Okay.
Very funky.
Wait, she does have Preptide.
With money, sir.
You seem to have Preptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
Cool, I took some for personal use. Show her the Preptide.
Huh? Motherfucker took my Preptide? Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here.
This does not amount to actual corruption. I can easily log it under confiscation.
Robbed by common highwaymen.
She says with a smile. Why are you still smiling? I want to get a rise out of her. I know you're behind it all. Alright.
Go ahead.
I have other questions. Let's talk about the
Not my
assault.
favorite topic, but okay. How about we, change the subject?
The wildflowers?
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught?
Sudden change of
All
topic.
right. I like it sudden.
Alright, tell us more about the victim.
Like, for example,
Actually,
a nickname?
I guess.
Yeah, we knew that, we
Just
knew
the
that.
questions I have assumed some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I
Ah.
suggest we go and perform it now, and return once we've brought ourselves up to date.
I have other questions
All right,
first.
but quickly.
The young woman nods.
No, She's impressed by the balls on you. I wish. She doesn't seem impressed at all. I guess everything is blocked. No, that's not true. Not everything is blocked. The gun storyline is just being blocked by me being unable to do anything about the sign. But what am I gonna do about that? What am I gonna do about that? I really want my gun. I really want my gun. Alright, Grandma, something's got to give here. Everyone has my gun, I'm sorry. 20 bucks a night is not worth my gun. Sign the envelope.
What's this about?
Just a real estate deal.
A deal with who? It's the border union, isn't it?
It's someone else.
I don't believe that.
Ugh.
Police showing up here, collecting signatures. This had union written all over it.
Okay, I guess the fact that I can redo this talk and give her different answers means that the answers don't matter. Yeah, exactly, Pizza. I could just shoot Claudia and end the case. No, I don't have to shoot her, actually. That's actually one of the things that annoys me a lot, is that I have 7 out of 8 people admitting it. So why can't I just give them slips for like, yeah, they admitted to hang them. They get a citation or whatever it's called. And then they have to show up in court. And that's it for the case. We cite Claudia as a witness. We cite Guard. We have a bunch of people as witnesses. Yeah.
Thought so. I see Lillian's name is already. I've seen. Then the.
She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation. In
My suggestion is not good. I don't know. Surely there must be another way to get my gun back, because I don't know if, like,
Our tenant, the police.
even starting to skill suggestion is gonna be a lot. It's like a moonshot. That's gonna be a moonshot. This is just a church. Yeah, I don't think these guys have anything. I mean, I already told them I'm not gonna try to evict them, but they are not willing to go in there. I don't want to try to evict her, but the game's at the point where it's forcing me to do certain things because I'm just failing the other checks, I guess. Or should I trust more in the game? Should I still... No, I held off for quite some time. There might be other ways, but I'm not finding them. So, let's try to evict her.
You're not really feeling it, but you should try to force it anyway. Maybe
No, I don't feel scary.
She's still typing behind the radio computer.
Alright. I don't wanna do it failed. I had no real intention to actually evict her. I just wanted to get that check read.
Hello again. Sure, what's on... But of course. What else? I do have some money. Of course the text. I don't know if not, then you definitely should. If not for tips and tricks, then just
I
for
haven't heard that
theoretical
either.
curiosity. Anyway, that's just a little something that sprang to mind. You were saying?
Forget it. They don't sell those kind of books at crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Okay. He was recommending me some kind of book. That was a good loading screen tip. I didn't read it. So I missed it. Oh, was it drugs can raise your leveling cap? I guess I could start using drugs. Maybe the whole point of the game is that you have to start using drugs. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. Oh, can I retry this check?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Let's try again.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Okay.
The scattering of bullet holes...
And I think there was nothing over here. The door was very locked. Well, I guess it's just the guard situation all over again, where I had to pay guard. There was no way to sleep in, like, Kim's car, because apparently that's not an option. I guess he wouldn't want us to, but I couldn't even sleep on the street. Oh, you can be homeless, but not on day one. Also, moral healed? Why that? That is spooky. Why was just suddenly one moral healed? Did I click that? I was reading the chat. I don't know what happened. Maybe there's some mini game related to birds. Yeah, these guys are not gonna be useful.
Tequila sunset.
The legend! He's back. And firstly, I got smokes and piss and a little speed to spice things up.
Don't call. Don't call her.
Wake up.
There's no waking him.
Okay, he's still asleep. You can be homeless, interesting. But not on day one. Yeah, we checked, we looked into this sad house. We've looked into that sad house. We've looked into that sad yard. Where haven't we looked? Talk about the people with the Hardy Boys? Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to stop soon, and then I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I can't do a no corpse run. And I'm gonna be disappointed. Although, I'm not too partial to that one.
It's you again. What is it?
Convince him he's being manipulated. Yeah, we didn't do that. I want to talk about the hanging again.
Just get the dead guys on.
Good one, Titus.
About
No, that's not
time.
Well, he doesn't care about peoples. You can't even accuse him.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Nope. Nope. Maybe he's the other mercenary. He would also be a possible person to be the other mercenary. Although I thought the other mercenary was a woman, so I'm gonna stay with Classy as the mercenary.
The man ponders his cooking.
Oh, I did already do karaoke. We already did the karaoke. Have you thoroughly inspected the body? Looked around for a witness? Yeah, I had a witness, but then I insulted him, so he's gone. I bet if I had gotten the witness, I might have been able to not get the, I might have been able to not do the corpse. Gotten friendly with the union boss and the company rep? Really gotten too classy? No, no, and no. No, I failed all those checks about really getting into people's heads. Oh yeah, the karaoke was terrible. Oh, it is possible. Interesting. I mean, I feel I failed a lot of... I feel I failed a lot of checks that were story relevant. I don't know. I've also failed a lot of other checks, but there were plenty of checks where it's like... It seems pretty obvious that they're not story relevant checks. Oh, the rhetoric check is white, but... I mean, I'm not being but I was just... Yeah, but the other option was to apologize, and I just didn't feel like he was the type to apologize. No cops run is coming to an end. That would have been so amazing if I had managed that. If it's possible to do, and I would have just stumbled into it by being too weak to get the corpse down. Oh well, there's no moaning about it. Or at least it won't help. The worst part will be if I actually investigate the body and then nothing comes of it. That would be the worst. But I think this question class here about the dead man. I sleep in the bed I made. Look, I was expecting a lot more. Look, I have a health bar. I was expecting a lot more shootouts, so I thought, you know what? Perception, hand-eye coordination, reaction speed. That sounds like it's going to keep me alive. But no, it didn't. Because the thing that kept killing me was like this
the
shit.
dented yellow mailbox.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna save here. Yeah. I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna call it here. But before that, we're gonna look at this again. Kicking the mailbox.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantourier mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
And you can actually... This happened to me on the first stream, and I had no healing at that point. Oh, what is this?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm... Oh, help someone.
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Let's try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But
friend?
I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Oh, is that line new? He was on the brink of solving a murder case. Well, that's good news then. But really, it's gonna be sad to be taking down the corpse, and that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, or so. If I stream tomorrow. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now.